Hey, what's up? Let's talk about Biker Mice from Mars issue number 1. So our story starts out on Mars, of all places, with the Plutarkian Empire announcing that they are here to help everybody on Mars. But alas, we get the Biker Mice from Mars, Vinnie, Throttle, and Modo. They have other plans, and they are there to attack and help rebel forces fight off the Plutarkian Empire's advances. And the mice do end up taking down all the fish face villains on their souped up motorcycles and whatnot. And we end up going back to the hideout of the rebels. We see Vinnie asking a girl he likes named Harley out, but alas, she has other plans. And we see Throttle and one of the leaders of the resistance talking about how exactly they're going to deal with these soldiers that they captured. Throttle wants to basically use them as leverage, and to get some of the people they have lost or been kidnapped back. And the commander is like, I don't know about that. You actually get to see what the three mice do on their downtime. Vinnie goes to visit the grave of his dead parents. Throttle ends up visiting his elderly mother, and Modo ends up visiting his family, who is in hiding at their farm from the Plutarkian Empire at the moment. But things go from bad to worse when a volcano erupts and destroys their entire city. But lucky for everyone, the Biker Mice from Mars are there to save the day with the help of the rebellion. They end up saving a bunch of people, evacuating. They go back to try to help survivors who got left behind. And they start to wonder, how did this exactly happen? Volcanoes don't just erupt out of nowhere, right? Right? So they end up actually finding out that there's a device in the volcano that made the volcano explode. So yeah, they gotta go figure that out now too, right? Alright, so let's take a look at the internal artwork. By the way, this is a flip book for RoboForce. This is issue number 0. I don't know if RoboForce is connected to Biker Mice from Mars in any way, because I did not read it. I don't know if it's a new IP or an old IP. But eventually I will read it and give it a shot, I feel like. Here is your creative team right there. I have no idea who any of these people are. But I just have to say I did actually enjoy this artwork for the most part. I didn't think it was bad. It was very bright and vibrant like the TV show. And it does a very good job of capturing like the essence of the TV show that everybody, I guess, fondly remembers. I don't know if they do or not. The characters are very distinct, and we can tell each and all of them apart. It is really weird seeing them without their, like, I guess, augmentations that they have. Because, like, Vinnie is, like, half his face gone. And, like, Modo has, like, one eye and one of his arms is missing, and it's robotic. So it's a little weird seeing them without, like, all their, like, stuff that they have one. I don't remember what Throttle's thing was. Like, they all had a body part missing. I don't remember what Throttle's was, but this book does a very good job at capturing the TV show, I feel like, and goes above and beyond in the art area for sure, I have to say. But yeah, a solid first issue. I have to say, I picked this up for nostalgia purposes purely. And I very much am a child of the 90s. And I remember watching this show, and I remember enjoying this show, but I don't remember a bunch about it. I remember bits and parts of this show. I did go back before reviewing this and reading it. I actually did go watch a couple episodes of the show to just refresh my memory and whatnot going into this. And I have to say, I actually really did enjoy this book. It was a lot of fun. It definitely is interesting to see that they put it in like a prequel setting from, like, I guess the TV show where they were in, like, on Earth, which was interesting to see. I didn't read the 3-issue miniseries coming before this, so I don't know if that really ties into this or I need to read that at this point. But I do feel like that the writer and the artist did a very good job of just throwing you into this and actually getting you up to speed of what's actually been going on, and what's been happening. with our characters and how the war is going and stuff like that, and how distinct all three of them are. I really like the fact that they actually do put stakes in this, like story wise, and like things happen and like bad things happen to them, and you can see like how like it affects them as characters, moving forward, like how the war has affected them, and it's in some way has affected them in a negative way. Now, this does have very much remnants of the TV show, where when they're fighting and stuff, it does feel like the TV show. It's all kind of corny, and they're throwing one-liners left and right. And you get to see them riding on their bikes and stuff, and which is a lot of fun. And I think it has a really nice balance of the two, of the serious nature and the comedic nature moving forward. And I'm really interested to see where exactly this series is going to go. I thought it was a very well done first issue. It very much is up my alley. Like, I got very nostalgic in seeing this series come back, because I feel like it very much is overshadowed by, say, like the Turtles or maybe even Street Sharks. Like, I don't feel like most people know what Biker Mice from Mars is, and to see it get this weird revival for a second time, because it did get a revival in like the mid 2000s with another TV show, it's pretty cool to see. And I would love to hear your thoughts down below. What do you think of Biker Mice from Mars? Are you picking it up? Are you not picking it up? Did you read it? I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'm Talking Mike. Catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.